Hey SDI, my name is Dave Story. This is my FTT 211 project for week 3, and today is 13 May 2026. So today is browning the barrel. I have the majority of all of my stuff here that I'm going to need. I have my degreaser, my dowel rod for the end, obviously the barrel, some PPE. I have plenty of paper towels. I have my steel wool for carding, the browning solution, some sandpaper for prepping the barrel, along with some of my PPE. I am wearing my safety glasses. I also have my torch here that I will be using to heat up the barrel to my 150 to 200 degrees. And on this side over here, I got my little PVC pipe that I'm going to be using to clean, and then after the cleaning, put in my water, distilled water, and baking soda solution to stop the etching there. Okay, so the first thing I want to do with my barrel is my preparation. I want to make sure that there are no crazy scratches or tool marks or anything like that on my barrel that I want to get out. I want to get those things out and smooth before I start my browning process with the solution. So I'm going to look it over really closely. I have really good light. I'm going to see if there's any scratches that I want to try and get out, which I do have a few right here on the top. It's good there. The better this barrel looks before you start browning, the better the browning will be. Okay, I got all my tool marks out. I'm going to go ahead and use this green scrubby pad here. It's around 320 grit, and I'm going to go over the entire barrel before I start my cleaning process. Right, done with my abrasive. Now I'm going to go ahead and clean and degrease the barrel. I'm going to get set up for that. Be right back. Alright, now I'm about to start my cleaning and degreasing of my barrel. From this point forward, I'm going to be wearing gloves at all times when I'm handling the barrel, because I don't want my oils from my hands to get on the barrel after it's degreased. I'm going to be using some distilled water that I've heated up in a kettle, and some Simple Green, along with some brand new scrub brushes just to get all the stuff out of here. Alright, I washed my barrel with the Simple Green. I'm going to go ahead and give it a good rinse, and then also dip it in my stuff here with my hot water. Alright, so I got my PPE, my gloves, my respirator. I have my garage door open with the fan going to get good circulation around here, and some really good light. So what I'm going to be doing is heating up my barrel to about 150 to 200 degrees with my torch here. I'm going to be checking it with my infrared thermometer to see the temperature. And then once I get to that temperature, I'm going to be applying my browning solution here. I'm going to be applying it at a third at a time all the way down. I'm going to do that probably twice, and then once I have the entire browning solution on, let it sit for about 30 seconds, and then I will card the whole barrel with my degreased steel wool that I have here. I will be doing that process at least probably 6 times, and we'll see what the outcome looks like.
So I first started heating up my barrel, and I didn't realize that my infrared thermometer wasn't working. So I heated my barrel up way too hot at first. As soon as I put the first coat, the first touch on there, it sizzled off, and I knew it was way too hot. So I had to let it cool down a little bit. After that, I just kept it at the temperature where when I wiped it on, it would start evaporating, and that worked really well. I did notice that it was a little streaky when I first started as well. Coat after coat, that went away pretty quickly. I ended up putting on 7 full coats of the browning solution.
All right, my barrel has cooled off enough to handle it. I have now 7 coats on this. I'm going to go ahead and put it in my water baking soda mixture to stop any reaction that might still be happening. And after that, we'll dry it off and give it some good oil. All right, it's been about 5 minutes. Gonna pull the barrel out, rinse it off, and then give it a good dry. All right, now that I have my barrel all dried off inside and out, I'm gonna use some Remington oil to oil up this barrel really good. I'm gonna heavily oil it inside and out, and then I am going to let it sit 24 hours, and I will come back tomorrow. We'll see how it looks.
So after oiling the barrel really well inside and out, I went ahead and hung it back up again for about 24 hours. And when I took it down and gave it one last final wipe down, here was the final product. Turned out great. Really nice deep brown color. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. Come back for more.